Buying new is supposed to buy certainty, full warranty, fresh hardware, modern safety tech, and no unknown history, but that promise has to be weighed against four costs that matter more than the sticker alone: depreciation, early failures, repair downtime, and technology that can make basic functions harder to use. A Silverado ZR2, newer Toyotas, Chevrolet crossovers, Ram and Ford pickups reach different outcomes because price, mileage, workload, and diagnosis are not the same. The question is whether extra capability and convenience justify the money and complexity.
I will never buy a brand new car, a car with 0 miles fresh off the dealership. I will never do that, and you shouldn't do it either. And here is why. And there's multiple reasons why you shouldn't buy a brand new vehicle. But one reason is taxes. You are going to be paying the full amount of taxes on that MSRP with warranty and everything on that vehicle if you buy it fresh off the lot. Number two, as soon as you put the key in that car, you are losing automatically $5,000. That's just how it is off rip. As soon as you drive that car off the lot, money is just pouring out. The fastest depreciation of a vehicle is within the first year. If you see a car that you really want and you really like and you're thinking about buying it brand new, what you should do is just wait, give it time, maybe 2 to 3 years, let most of the depreciation happen. You'll get the car damn near 35 to 50% off of that price if you just wait 2 to 3 years. Just be patient. That's the biggest thing. Buying new cars is a major mistake, and don't do it.
It's absolutely astonishing to me how fast these American trucks depreciate. This is a 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 ZR2. It only has 30,000 miles on it, and it's already down to $54,000. Put this in perspective, this brand new right now, MSRP is $78,000. If you were to go to a dealership and buy it out the door, you're looking to pay about $71,000, $72,000. You can save $20,000 in just 2 years and 30,000 miles. And this is CarMax, where we all know they have really, really, really high prices. But I still feel like even at $55,000, this is a little much, because at the end of the day, this looks nice aesthetically. This is all just cheap plastic and stuff. But this stuff is just all cheap plastic, some very minimal soft touch stuff. And you gotta think, this has an MSRP of almost $80,000. Heated and cooled seats. But my favorite part about this one is, did they do the recall on the engine on this one?
Stop going in depth to fit in, bro. What I'm saying is, go get you something, man, that's paid off, man. You can make a 90 or 05 or a 2010 look just as good as the man that's got a $800, $700, $500 truck payment. Matter of fact, this right here is an XL truck, as y'all can see here. Look, XL truck. You ain't gonna know it though, because I wouldn't have put a platinum sign on it. And at the end of the day, it's paid off, and I look just as good as the platinum boys. More of the story is, man, live comfortable, bro. Get you something paid off. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with truck payments. If you can afford to do that, but man, if you can get you something paid off, go get you something paid off, man. And at the end of the day, you can look just as good as the man with that $800 truck payment. Love.
The strongest case against buying new is not the tax claim or a promise that every vehicle loses 35 to 50% in 3 years. It is taking the first depreciation hit while carrying the biggest payment. The used 2023 Silverado ZR2 is shown around $54,000 against a claimed $71,000 to $72,000 new out-the-door comparison, while a paid-off pickup owner contrasts his truck with $500 to $800 monthly payments. Different logic, same pressure, cash flow matters as much as the badge.
Guys, I just finished my walk, and no joke, I was sitting in my car for like 5 minutes with the aircon blasting, and now I can't drive my car. Saying hybrid system failed. So I'm literally at the front of someone's house and my car is there, and I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave it 5 minutes, try turn it on again, and if it doesn't fucking work, I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. Fuck my life.
Weird. weird.
Hello, this is for Toyota. Hello, Toyota. Look at this. This is a 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited. You're kidding me? It also falls down when I hit a bump while driving. Okay, Toyota, please fix this, as I didn't pay $50,000.
No, it's not a vent, because I don't have this open.
No, I mean the vent right above the wing. Oh, never mind, it is a car.
Yeah, it's this car. Doing something funky.
Hey, so I bought a brand new TRX. The MSRP is almost $26,000. It's got less than 2,000 miles on it, and we discovered a coolant leak. We got out of the truck, you could smell coolant. I'm currently on hold with the dealer, and they're telling me that typically under Dodge's warranty, they don't provide a rent-a-car. So keep that in mind.
This message is for anyone who has a new-ish Chevrolet vehicle and is having issues with it. If you're thinking about getting a Chevy, or if you're a lawyer who wants to help me sue Chevy, or has any advice, please keep watching. Or if you just want to hear about my car issues, you can also keep watching. Basically, I have a 2024 Chevy Trailblazer that I'm leasing, and it has been in the car shop 4 times in the past year. 4 times for the same issue. Basically, the car starts shaking, and all these messages come up on the dashboard, and it's about the engine, about the stale brake, about all this shit that I actually don't know or care about. All I know is that this shouldn't be happening on a brand new car.
A hybrid system warning that strands a driver, trim that drops on bumps, a new TRX leaking coolant before 2,000 miles, and a 2024 Trailblazer returning to the shop 4 times are not the same failure. Some have no confirmed diagnosis at all. NHTSA counted 997 vehicle safety recalls affecting more than 29 million U.S. vehicles in 2025, and VIN, not model name alone, determines whether a specific vehicle needs recall repair. Repetition matters, but diagnosis still comes first.
Auburn Dodge, does this sound fixed to you? I originally came to this dealership for that issue because I went on a camping trip and I tried starting my truck and it wouldn't start. Then I showed him a video of the starter smoking.
You can see from under here.
So I showed him that video and he told me that it's probably just some film burning off of the starter. I'm not a mechanic, but the last time I checked, I don't think starters are supposed to smoke or come with film on them. And keep in mind, my truck was there for 4 weeks, which I thought was a starter issue because to me, that seems like one. And since my service advisor wanted to come in the comments of my last video and back up all his work that they did, how about you back this up? Pretty sad. So once they figured that loose ground wire that took them 4 weeks to solve, and apparently the manager found it and not the area tech that came to them after 4 weeks.
Did you say found it? Someone from the factory came?
One of our area tech advisors. Actually, I ended up finding it.
We had a deal. It was either I pay for the 6 hours of diag, why you need diag for something you didn't fix. And then the second thing was, or I pay for the Tacoma, the loaner vehicle. And then the service manager started denying the deal we had.
That was our deal.
Either you cover this.
Right, and this was covered.
No, you didn't cover it.
That doesn't matter. It was
yes, it certainly does matter.
It was covered at the end of the day, wasn't it? You guys got your $600.
No, I said you.
It's covered, isn't it?
Not by you are not covering this.
It's not covered by you guys either. It's covered by Thompson.
Which we went out of the way to do.
Our deal was either I cover the diag or I cover the loaner car. And I told him I wasn't covering either. The dealership this truck was previously at, they covered the 3 hours of diag for me because apparently it was their issue that caused this. And then he still tried to make me pay for the loaner car.
And I said, you guys didn't have to pay for this. He goes, no, our deals would, you have to pay for this. If they didn't cover it, they would have had to either cover one or the other. And guess what? Either was covered. And that's exactly what I told him. So 4 weeks and battling over $250, and my truck still isn't fixed. And they were telling me how ungrateful I am that they were doing all this stuff for my truck and fixing it. Again, you guys heard it twice. This is not fixed.
Surprise, surprise. The F-150 is broken again. My dash just simply doesn't turn on. No matter what I do, just doesn't work. It was working perfectly fine this morning, and then I wash it and the dash doesn't work. So I either fried something with the water or my battery's bad. You're probably wondering, how do you think your battery's bad? Well, I had to jump start it once, and then when I turned it off, I had to jump start it again. Usually when you constantly have to jump start something, it points to battery issues. With this thing having no hood, I've actually been through a few batteries with this truck, and I always have weird electrical issues, so let's go replace it again. I've actually had this battery tested before, but those tests are kind of a hunk of baloney. There we go. Toss this guy in the RS3, we'll run over to AutoZone and go replace it. We made our way over to the parts store, carried the battery in, got this thing swapped out only after spending $300, and well, now we got the battery, let's put it in. Honestly, kind of forgot I was doing this to see if my dash would work again. Hopefully this actually fixes it. Dude, it already started working. I literally, what? Yeah, let's go. I didn't even put the freaking keys in yet. Let's go, bro. I'm so happy. I was wondering why the key wasn't working. Audi key. Let me go grab the Ford one. If you guys remember, I had blower motor issues. Still never fixed that. That's besides the point. I can at least see my speed now, my gas gauge, and everything else I need on the dash.
Here you go, man. We got the 23 torn down. As you can see, it ate up the followers, or cheap Chinese pressed shitbox rockers. No bearings in that one. Fighting you up, man. They always eat the exhaust cam, as you can see. The back lobe right there is missing. Strangely, it took out one way up here. I have no idea why. It jumped. But I ordered a new cam, which you can't find on Earth because they're back ordered till Jesus comes back. But luckily for me, I have connections, and I found two exhaust cams for a 23 2.7 turbo. So I'm gonna go get the camshaft and try to put this fucking big, complete pile of dog fuck back together. It's a nice job, man. You spend 3 hours wrapping these wires just to get inside of this shit. What a shitty design. Who the fuck would make a motor like this? I don't know. Lots of people are gonna say, that's good. It goes 6 million miles. Yeah, fuck you. It's a big hunk of fuck. It's a piece of shit. Stamped fucking rockers with bearings I gotta fucking find. It's a 23 with 70 grand on it. Out of warranty, just a touch. Enough for them to flip you off. Thanks for coming. We'll give you another one. This is it, man. This is what you get to deal with. This shit. And there's no fucking timing marks. It's cinch timing. It's just bullshit. You need fucking thousands of fucking different tools and bullshit to set the timing up. It's a crock of shit. Lock the crank, lock your ass. It's fucking a joke. No keyways, no timing marks. They make it so nobody can fix it, dude. You have to use this nightmare shit. Set up your cam with that. Lock your cams in place with that. Shove most of that up your ass. It's a joke. Nothing is fucking made so you can fix it. It ain't. Everything now has got this bullshit. Why couldn't you just put a key pin on this shit? Instead, you don't. Got no fucking key pins. You just got a headache of shit with this rack with the fucking cams in it. This is ridiculous. This is the bottom. Top's over here. Isn't that neat? 2.7 turbo in this big ass truck. Like I said, what a fucking joke. And it will blow up again, I promise. This thing, another 40,000 miles, will be junk again. They always eat the exhaust cams. So I found somebody with two, and I'm keeping them both. Fuck it. Anyway, this is Thursday, I think. That's it. We're done.
Repair economics become clearer once diagnosis, parts, and downtime enter the bill. One pickup owner describes 4 weeks at a dealer over a no-start complaint and a loose ground, plus a fight over diagnostic and loaner charges. The F-150 by contrast, came back after a $300 battery replacement, so an electronic symptom did not prove a failed display. The 2023 2.7-liter turbo teardown adds another risk: valve train damage, hard-to-find parts, and difficult access around 70,000 miles.
The real reason why these new trucks and cars aren't going to last is not because they're going to have a major mechanical issue or they're going to rust out all the way. Now, we will see that with some new cars, right? You will see like the Tundra or the 6.2 liter from GM, or we saw the EcoBoost with the wet belt system when they blow up. What made these trucks last so long was that because they were simple mechanically, and the electronics compared to today are so simplistic. I mean, these trucks, even when they knew, were technically complex, but compared to now, they only have a few computers, 4 or 5 computers, where a new car can have 10 to 20 times that. It needs 10 to 20 times the processing power. Think about that. So even this one that has a little electrical gremlin, this thing will actually still run and drive. I mean, it's 26 years old and has almost 300,000 miles. But the other thing too, these new cars are all software driven. And the scary part about that is how long are the manufacturers going to support the software on these cars, like on the back end? Because we see phone manufacturers, computer manufacturers, that they give up on the software after about 10 years or so, max. Like 10 years is the max you're going to get on a computer. So how long are we going to make the manufacturers stand behind the software on these cars so they actually work properly?
All right, since my Supra is broken and it's a shitbox, I got this rental car from Toyota. This is gonna make me sound ungrateful, but my honest review, because I've had this car about 3 times as a rental, and it's a shitbox. Okay, it drives fine, all that, like the gas mileage is cool. You know, I'm just not a hybrid guy, but the screen doesn't work. And every time I take the Supra, I get this as a rental, and this screen never works every time. Yeah, that's what it does. Just goes blank white. Keep in mind, this is a brand new Camry, 2025. And it has done this every time I've tried to use this car. When I picked it up, when I dropped off the Supra and drove this to work the same morning, which was Tuesday, blank. When I tried to use the screen on my way home yesterday, blank. And today, blank. I'm sure it would be fixed by like a recall. It's probably like a software update. That's my guess. But it's not my problem, not my car. But it just sucks because when I drive home, I have to play music through my iPhone. Like the good old days of owning a shitbox. But this is a 2025 Toyota Camry and the screen doesn't work every time. Come on, let me turn the AC on. I get it, you're a Ford. Let me turn the fucking AC on. Was it that hard? That simple.
This truck is a towing monster, but it is a digital dud. I'm gonna post this video and just check it out. I mean, check this out. The truck was glitching like this for pretty much 2 days straight. The blinker was blinking weird, and I could not go through the dash while it was doing this. I'm not going to sit here and play stupid. I know these trucks have issues with the screens. I have a 2024 2500, and the truck before this one, my mega cab before this, was always having issues. But it glitching like this, I will say, is a first, and the blinker doing the weird thing, I would say, is a first. Once again, the screen is cool from afar, or I think Apple CarPlay, it's cool because you really have like a whole iPad. And honestly, I like the digital dash right here too, to display my maps, all of that stuff. Which, you know, that brings me over to, if you have the passenger screen, you know, comment below, how has that been for you? Any issues with it or anything like that? Because like I said before, in my other truck, even these outlets down here wouldn't work sometimes if it was like too hot or whatever it is. So I don't know. It's really interesting. But the dash glitching the way it did was one of the times where it actually affected me if I was towing, because I could not change through the dash at all. It's done that one other time on my older truck. It just froze on a screen. And even if you turn it off, turn it back on, it'll still do it. It's very annoying sometimes.
Software becomes an ownership problem when it controls something the driver actually needs. A 2025 Camry rental repeatedly loses its center screen, a Ford driver struggles just to turn on the air conditioning, and a 2024 2500 pickup owner reports a frozen digital dash while towing. Saying newer vehicles simply have too many computers is too broad. The stronger concern is whether a fault removes a basic function, how quickly it can be restored, and how long support remains available.
This thing rides like crap, and it's not just this one, guys. I've had the Laramie limited Longhorn, whatever. I've had almost every different version of this. I've had the TRX as well. I did buy a TRX. I've had a couple Power Wagons, and the Power Wagons, while they're more beefy looking, at the end of the day, the Power Wagons and these 3/4 ton and up trucks, just, they're horrible. I mean, you bounce all over the place when you're riding in these things. It's not a comfortable ride. They're not made to be comfortable. They're made for work. These things are made for hauling. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately at this point, I'm not really doing much of that anymore. I've got a giant car trailer, 24-footer that weighs over 4,000 pounds. I bought it so I could haul cars and trucks, and I just don't do it anymore. And because of that, I really stopped driving it, because it just doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving something this big, something this horrible on fuel economy, and something that quite honestly just is not something comfortable to drive. I don't enjoy it. So I decided it's time. We're going to trade it in on another truck. I'm going to save that till the end, or maybe I'll throw a teaser in the thumbnail. I don't know. This has the high output Cummins. All right, this thing for a tradesman, seriously loaded. Forgive me, the truck is filthy, but you get the big screen. I mean, we got the whole screen. You got the tow package. We've got 4-wheel drive, neutral. I mean, I told you, adaptive cruise control. Are you kidding me? In a tradesman, we have the sliding rear window as well. If you turn around there, look at this. It does not have leather. It does not have heated and cooled seats. I mean, it doesn't have any of the other amenities that most people are looking for in a luxury truck. But for a work truck, man, this thing's pretty specced out. You've got your trailer brake, tow haul mode. You've got your parking sensors, front and rear. And the stereo system in this thing's absolutely phenomenal. Let's pop the hood.
Man, we in a fucking F-250 Platy. Got the big screen, the digital dash. And I don't know, it just don't feel right. Fucking, it don't feel raw, it don't feel gangster. I don't like it. I'd rather be in a 06 5.9 3rd gen Cummins all fucking day. Don't get me wrong, it's comfortable, but this isn't a fucking truck. This is for pussies.
Heavy-duty pickups make the larger point clear. A truck that rides harshly and burns more fuel can still be the right tool when it tows regularly, while the same truck can be wasteful as a commuter. The owner who stopped using his 4,000-pound plus trailer no longer needs the Ram's capability, and the F-250 driver simply prefers the feel of an older 5.9 Cummins. Newer vehicles are not automatically worse, but value depends on depreciation, repair history, downtime, usable technology, payload, workload, and ownership cost, not the badge or model year. Thanks for watching.